Hello, Waterfall Tubers, and welcome back to Let's Play Final Fantasy V. In the last episode, we began the Astoria Falls dungeon for the final tablet. Things are going pretty smoothly, I would say. We got to a save point, but it looked like a dead end, so now we're going back the other way, and there's probably been at least a couple splits that we've missed, so looks like we may have gone kind of the treasure route way first, which is... This might be backtracking. Am I going the wrong way here? Yeah, I went the wrong way. I missed a treasure chest. I always appreciate finding the treasure first rather than the boss, because then you know you don't have to backtrack again later. Everybody hates doing that, right? Oops. We've been using a lot of Sildra to zip through these battles. It's been pretty effective. Not always one-shotting them, but pretty close. Close enough. So, wow, maybe it's not as rare a drop as I thought last episode. I thought Kaiser Knuckles were kind of rare, but shows what I know. Now, that Phoenix Down was probably not worth the trip, but now you know. The more you know. We're also very, very slowly leveling up our Red Mage to get an amazing ability. Much, much better than HP plus 20%, which we got on the Monk last episode. But, you have to put some time in for it, unfortunately. Probably, level-wise, more than enough to finish the game at this point. But, we still need those job points, so I can't quit yet. I can't stop leveling up just now. I don't know what the point... See, we learned that you could turn this thing into a red dragon, but I don't know what the point of that is. Like... Maybe get more oh, it's not always a red dragon. Oh! I don't think we've ever fought a Ghidra before. So, basically a Hydra-type monster. Not all that tough. Eh. Might be, you can use that to get some blue magic, possibly. By... you know, having it turn into different monsters, and then different ones cast different spells. That sucks. But I'm not 100% on that one. I could be wrong. And it's also possible that different monsters also have different things you can steal. So, you know, give it a try. I guess... say that, I can check the bestiary. If I can find them in the bestiary, I can find out. So, like, these are bosses. I think I've missed out on some boss entries because I didn't fight their second forms. Like, I think probably what happens here is Liquid Flame has another form, and if you wait, you get another bestiary entry, and the same thing with, actually, I remember this one. She has, like, a husband that shows up if you don't kill her fast enough. So, like, I've permanently missed a bestiary entry because of that. Just winning the battles too quickly. There's that Stingray, by the way. Dragon's Whisker and Runeblade, we got both of those. What am I looking for? Oh, these are kind of fun, too. They're a little bit rare on the one of the ocean. Just hanging around on the ocean, you can get angel rings from them, and they drop... Does it say here? Doesn't say. They've got a lot of HP for a random battle, and I think they give you like 20 or 30 job points, so they're pretty fun. Where is the, Gila, though? That's the one I'm looking for. Also, the Tonberry was right here. You can steal elixirs, get some free Mirage Vests. They do have a lot of HP. The fact that I insta-killed the other one is kind of interesting. It says it's immunity to petrify. It says it's immunity to death. But it was not immune to whatever the element is of Odin, so that's interesting. Alchemia, that was the one that summoned all these things. So what's... Those are all the unknowns from the last dungeon. I'm looking for the Red Dragon and the Gila? Kind of weird names. I think some of these bestiaries you can sort by alphabetical rather than just by entry number. So if you wanted some flame rings, you could steal some for the Red Dragon. I know it has level 3 flare. It's weak to lots of stuff too. It's an undead dragon? Really? I wonder if, like, all the dragons are undead in this game for some reason. Not yellow dragons. Okay, well, where's the Gila? What is it? Maybe I have fought it before if it's far enough back. It just looked unique, right? It looked kind of special. I probably, like, just zipped right by it and didn't even notice. I don't see it. Well, I'm not going to spend too much time in the bestiary, but... Was it maybe like a boss somewhere? Just zip right through it. Trying to scan through these quick. Garula, no. Oh well, it's no big deal. I was kind of curious if there was a reason to use that Maiden's Kiss on those things, basically. I've probably gone right by it 3 times, but you know, if you guys know in the comments, you can just let me know, and that's fine. Well, whatever. It's fine. Alright, so where do we go from here? I haven't... Uh-oh, that's not good. Let's hope that Odin... Oh, he's getting close again. Let's hope that Odin continues to Zantetsuken. Seems really effective for a monster that has like 40,000 HP. I don't know if that's always their critical weakness, but man, I think I fluked out just guessing Odin. It's not 100% a guess. Like I said, I have played this game a few times. Well, this just takes me here. So, what am I missing? Can you actually go up through that little waterfall? Well, I feel like I owe it a couple more Maiden's Kisses to figure out what else it can turn into. So turn into Ghidra again. I don't even know exactly what that is, but there you go. We kill it instantly. And then Alchemia turns into more of a problem, actually. I don't like it when they auto-kill you like that. It's not fair. Guess we should do some healing next battle. No, I don't think you can go up there. I'll try one more time. Wonder, maybe if you do nothing for too long, it, like, I have to assume that something happens. Just some reason for, Maiden's kissing it, other than a challenge. No effect. Ribbit. What the heck is she doing? Okay, so if you don't use a Maiden's Kiss, she will eventually. And then she kills herself. And maybe it gets a special attack like that or something. Huh. Kind of neat. Okay, but I said I'd do one more try on this. No, I don't think you can go up that way. Okay, well, it's gotta be down here. What did I miss last episode when I was exploring? What didn't I do down here? It was near the end of the episode, so maybe I was rushing a little bit. I'll take that. I know I got a really good sword for my Mystic Knight. Should make the next boss a little bit easier with that. I think it was left for a treasure, right for the stairs. And we could heal up again whenever we want. That's nice. I mean, you know how it is. Usually they give you a save point when you're on the right track heading towards a boss. Not all JRPGs are like that, but that's a standard gaming logic, right, guys? You can usually count on it. Alright, so from here... Maybe I never went... Did I ever go in that door? Maybe I never went through that door in the middle. That would be kind of silly if that was what I missed. Silly bats. You're no match for Sildra. Like, really, they got 500 HP. I do like the fact that we're getting like 6 job points a fight here. Bart's will be mastered pretty soon, and we've actually made a pretty good dent into the red mage already without having to really grind for it. No, we did this, it's just a treasure chest. Down was kind of like a trap area with a bunch of treasure. And I fell right into my trap again, of course. But I don't think there's anything down here. Just spikes that hurt you. Unless, like, one of the traps was the pit and you fell even further down, but they wouldn't do that. I don't think they would do that. Nothing in the bottom right either. Suspicious. So anyway, I mean, it makes you believe you should be heading this way. And I went through this, and it was just a treasure chest. So what? What am I missing, guys? Where have I not gone? Maybe I should switch to find passages just in case. I wonder if Odin only used Zantetsuken when he knows it'll work. Is he smart enough in this game to do that? As much as vigilance is nice, I'd rather make sure I'm not missing anything for the moment. So they'll glow now if there's any I mean, usually you don't need find passages to find the way forward. You fall in pits? Ah, you can fall further down. Ah! Sneaky game! Well, vigilance and find passage will be pretty useless against a boss. What would be useful against a boss? If I want to go monk, some evasion wouldn't kill me. Cover could help a little bit, maybe. Honestly. Oh, if it's a boss, maybe rapid fire will be useful. There you go. It's possible. Depends on what we have to fight. But let's go pick up this tablet before we figure that out, right? Yeah! 4 tablets. Well, I'm sorry for being dense and not actually finding the way to fall down twice, but it kind of tricked me for a second. That tablet! You'll be handing it over to me! Oh, yeah, sure, it's one of Exdeath's minions. Once Lord Exdeath gains the power of the Void, he'll create a world for us monsters. Aren't there already monsters all over the world? Silly monsters. Tricks are for kids. I won't let you interfere. I think there's something more important. Yeah. Sorry, monster, but I got a bigger monster to deal with. Oh. Did he just get one-shot by Leviathan? The beast was destroyed by... Well, thanks, buddy! Gonna join up with us? We could use your help. The power of my waters, strong enough to wash away all sins and make all things pure. But only to those with the ability to fight the void will I award this power. Aw, come on! Fine, we're gonna fight Leviathan. It might be weak against Thunder. You generally go with Flare Blade, though. Oh, I didn't... Dang it! I remembered to switch over, but I don't have time right now, so I don't have the ability to, Shoot! I wanted to have time magic for Hastiga. So, 40k, it is weak to lightning. And it is a single target, so rapid fire should be pretty effective. That's quite a lot of damage if it adds all up. Like 6,000 damage, maybe? We better Kuriga. I wonder... I'm gonna... I didn't even get a single attack off with Bart's. I kind of want to test out if Flare Blade does better than Thundaga Blade or not. I'm not 100% sure. It's like he gets double attacks. I guess... You know, the power of Sildra should be much stronger than Ramu, but Ramu will do extra damage, so we'll try that. Not great. If we had black magic, Thundaga, I'm sure would be much more powerful. But honestly, Kryl is gonna beat the snot out of this water dragon. So let's do Asuna here. Oh, and the counters help too. Yeah, not bad. Alright, well the monk is doing fine. Oh, that's pretty good. It's possible Thundaga Blade would be better. I don't know if I'm really going to bother. I'd have to waste another turn switching over. It's probably going to be dead by the time I could even switch to Thundaga anyway. You guys tell me if it does more damage for you. If you can do over 6k at about this level with Bart's on a Mystic Knight, you go for it. So, interestingly enough, he hasn't used any tidal waves. And he's got to be almost dead, actually. I mean, traditionally, Leviathan likes to tidal wave people. We're getting a lot of free hits from counter, actually. The monk seems to be really kicking butt. I mean, 8 hits at 700 damage is... Don't forget your math, kids. What, 5,600? And if you get a crit, it'll be a bit more. That was really easy, honestly. Well, thanks, Leviathan. Now you're going to make our summons even better. Now, as much as he does have a higher base damage than Sildra and anything else you've got right now, I'm pretty sure, if I remember correctly, the problem is there's no equipment that buffs your water damage. You can, like the Magus Rod, I think does all elements except water, which is kind of lame. But we'll test it out. I actually think you have to... Can we even get out of here, or do you have to just teleport out? You have to jump out, probably. That's fine. Just go do a quick battle against something... We need something that's not super, super weak, so we can compare how their defense is. But yeah, I mean, Leviathan went down really easy. That was kind of silly. No tidal waves. No problem. Okay, well, we've seen Sildra do like 3,600 damage to these guys. So let's see if... oh, no! That doesn't... See, it won't count now because they just halved our level, so it's not going to be as good as normal. That sucks. Alright, we're going to try again. For science! Back attack. I forgot to switch back off on rapid fire. Oh, not again, you jerks! Just want to try that one. Maybe I shouldn't be fighting these guys if that's what I want to try. I don't think they've ever discarded me before, and now I'm getting it every battle. What was I saying? I want vigilance. Back attacks are terrible. Alright. Come on, give me a battle where I can test out the damage. That'll be fine. Alright, so Leviathan. For 20 MP, which is a great deal, we did not that much damage. 2,500 or so. And then at the same level against the same basic monsters. Shouldn't be weak or anything to it. Sildra. Yeah, so I betcha... We can actually do one more test, because the base damage of, whatever, that's fine. The base damage of, Sildra will be lower than Leviathan, it's just we're getting that, air elemental boost. Same thing you'd get from an air knife, except from, the Magus Rod. So now if I use Sildra, it should be a little bit weaker than Leviathan, for instance. Pretty close, to be honest, but a little bit weaker. Alright, so unfortunately for Leviathan, he's not as good as long as you've got something like the Magus Rod. Sorry, buddy. Unless the enemy is weak to water, which, you know, it might happen once in a while. So, there you go. Now you know. I have a feeling it's just a bug. Like, the Magus Rod really should boost water as well as everything else. Maybe an oversight. I can't imagine why it wouldn't. If it boosts, you know, air and earth, fire, lightning, and ice, why wouldn't it also boost water? I don't think it boosts holy. Although I don't remember, I haven't tested that. Okay, so with that, we've done all 4 of the tablets, which means we might as well pick up the last weapons. We have not picked up Bahamut yet, though, and that's something we should do. And we also are missing another summon, so maybe we'll go on summon hunter duty for a second. But I'll go pick up our weapons first. So here's the tower we haven't been to yet, and this might even be the mountain that we need to go to as well. I think you have to take the black chocobo here, though. I don't think you can land the airship. For whatever reason, I actually have no idea why, you can't land an airship in the desert. You know, you can only land it in nice, flat grassy areas, but the desert is not flat enough. But yeah, the black chocobo will be useful for that last 2 things there. But before we do that, let's go pick up our prize. Yeah. And after I get the last 2 summons, well, there is another thing that will open up, but we're basically ready for the dimensional rift at this point. But there is another optional thing that will open up, as you'll see in a minute. So much optional. Alright, tablet number 4. Let's go pick up the worst of the weapons. The Yoichi. I think I'm just going with Yoichi. We've got the Artemis bow, we've got the Yoichi bow. Will we ever equip them even once? I don't know. It's not very likely. And the Fire Lash. If I remember, it probably can cast Flare when you attack with it, every now and then. But, honestly, we've had weapons that are supposed to cast spells on attack. I've never seen them do that even once, so don't get your hopes up. And then we'll pick up the most useful of all weapons, the Gaia Bell. Now, I do remember Geomancers doing a surprising amount of damage with their bells, but still I'm not generally impressed with the Geomancer as an offensive powerhouse. Sometimes the terrain magic is good, it's kind of random, it's hard to count on. It is free, 0 MP, but how often have I been having MP problems? Alright, with that we've got all the weapons. I really don't want to fight you. I'm pretty sure we killed 1 X-Death Soul before, right? I don't have to fight anymore right now. I haven't killed a shield dragon, but one day. Okay, you're just gonna kill all my party? Okay, we can do one more random battle. Alright. Oh, wait. Can't I leave? I heard there was an earthquake down south. We can only hope that no one was hurt. No one knows the cause of the earthquake. I wonder if some underground volcano erupted. If only we had a submarine. As if these guys even know what that is. We could take a look. How does everyone even know what a submarine is, or that it's possible? Silly researcher, scientist guys. Alright, so that secret message is one of the reasons I'm playing the Game Boy Advance version rather than the Super Nintendo version. So now underwater... Oh, I don't know where it is. It doesn't show you on the light. Where is it? Somewhere down south there was an earthquake. Hold on a second. Where was that? I'm pretty sure it's underwater. Is it in between, or is it probably around the middle of this interior lake, right? Well, I forget exactly where it is. I know it's in the southern areas somewhere. We'll look around for a minute. Probably south of this land bridge then, I guess. Probably. Should be fairly obvious once you get close to it, honestly. I'm surprised there's no marker on the map. Thought there would be for sure. But anyway, this is a sort of bonus dungeon, and it has bonus jobs in it. And I'm not sure if I'm going to do that before I get to the end of the game, honestly, because it's not required, and it'll give us even more jobs to master and stuff that I don't need. Let me just double check. Maybe it's below that land bridge. We'll do it, don't get me wrong. But I have a feeling I might actually beat the game normally before I do all the side stuff. Oh, that's probably it right there. That's gotta be something. I think there's two things. There's one that doesn't unlock until you beat the final boss, and there's one that should unlock right now. There we go. Yeah! Some incredible force is coming up from the seafloor. It's incredible! It's incredibly red. It's like it's twisting time and space and sucking us in. Hope I can still leave here. Pretty sure you can. I am going to go get those summons before I do this anyway. You finally arrived. Alright, let's check it out. So yeah, anyway, here's an area you haven't been to, probably, if you've never played the, Oh. That's not good. Well, there's the Oracle job. I honestly wasn't planning on getting these right now, but looks like we're stuck in here. So we've got the Oracle, we've got the Gladiator, and the Cannoneer. Cannoneer is kind of like the chemist in a way. It's kind of fun. Maybe that's all there... I thought there was kind of a dungeon here. Maybe that's all it was. Huh. Oh, now there's some dude here. Hey, I'm a traveling merchant, ever searching the world for rare and wonderful items. Recently, my ship was caught in a big storm and I washed up here. On the bright side, a mysterious cavern under the sea just found to be full of great loot. Or so I figured. Oh, you kids have those crystal fragments, eh? That's the rarest of the rare. Oh, and it seems you don't even understand what powers are hidden inside those shards, huh? Alrighty then, I'll tell you. Alright, so this is because normally you would know, I guess. I don't know. Normally you figure out how the jobs work on your own, but this time they're going to help you. Oracles! They have the power to predict, foretelling helpful or harmful phenomena that will happen to themselves or those around them. I don't know how they work. I'll try to show them off later, but they are weird. As for the necessary conditions, it's stupid. It's like, it's related to like how much HP the enemy has or the Oracle has. It's dumb, like current, like it's ridiculous. Predictions come in 3 ranks. Higher ranks take longer to come true, but have more drastic effects. Yeah, they say stuff. Yeah, it'll be a breeze. No, it won't. Predict is weird. Gladiators, though, they're kind of fun. Gladiators fight like they were born with a blade in their hands. I forget exactly how Blade Blitz works. I think it's like... it has a chance to miss, or do a crit, or do like 9,999 damage. Something like that. Pretty fun. And then Cannoneers, who use Combine to get explosives. It's a lot like Mix, so... some of the best damage in the game actually comes from combining and getting super powerful attacks, interestingly enough. Yeah, there you go. Ammunition plus other stuff. Arc shot, blast shot, blitz shot. Unfortunately, it's a lot of messing around, kind of like a chemist, and you have to basically memorize some of the really good stuff. And he'll sell us ammunition, sure. So yeah, he'll show up in various equipment shops from now on, I suppose. That's great. Now, I'm pretty sure there's stuff to do in here. Maybe not right now. Oh, this one opened. Nope, never mind. Whatever. We'll come back later. The fact that I was able to get those 3 jobs so quickly was easier than I expected, honestly. So, interestingly enough, the Gladiator is kind of cool. I'm definitely going to try it out for you guys. I'm not as familiar with the 3... Well, there's actually a 4th one as well. But I'm not as familiar with the new jobs as the original ones, because I've only played the Game Boy Advance version once before. And I don't even think I did the optional stuff. I think I just got the jobs, looked at them for a bit, and went, yeah, that's cool. And then I finished and killed the last boss. But for you guys, and for myself, I will spend some time trying to figure them out a little bit better. I'm pretty sure the Gladiator actually has the highest strength buff, even more than a monk. So if you want to give your freelancers the absolute best, or the mimes as well, the absolute best strength, I think you have to master Gladiators. And I think Oracles actually have the best magic stat, even higher than Summoners. But the Oracle's abilities are wonky. We'll see once we start using them, but it's weird. And I mean, the Gladiator can use almost, it can equip almost anything. That's pretty fun. Anyway, we'll worry about those a little bit later. Because they're sort of optional new jobs, I'm not as familiar with them, and I'll save them for a little bit longer. Soon, though. But we're probably going to end the episode now. It's been 30 minutes, I guess. Well, next episode, we'll make a good attempt to try to get the last couple summons. We only have 2 summons left that we don't have. You can pretty much figure out what they are, so it's not a surprise, really. But, yeah, we'll have to do that. I think I will save Bahamut for last, because he's classically the last summon you get in... Well, maybe not always, but he's often the final summon, at least in Final Fantasy 4 and 5. I mean, 7, there's like Bahamut Zero and Neo Bahamut and all kinds of stuff, but wonder if there's like interesting monsters in this desert. Maybe. Wonder if they're weak to water. I mean, you're in a desert, you'd think that's possible. Well, actually, no. In a desert, things should be absorbing water and happy to get a little water. But apparently not, so. We'll save a little bit of MP, use wind magic, and that'll do just fine, I'm sure. Alright. But yeah, I just want to get to this area, because the next dungeon is pretty long and fairly repetitive, if I remember it, so I want to have a full episode to try to do it in a single shot. Ooh, Earthquake! Yeah, that hurts. Good on you guys, having powerful magic. But yeah, I think the next dungeon's pretty long and fairly difficult. Well, I don't know if it's... I can't remember how difficult it is, but I remember it being quite long. And there's an ability, there's some chances to get some really good job points. So it's actually possible that we'll finish mastering Red Mage on the next dungeon. If I'm lucky. I can't remember exactly, but there's some tricks you'll see. And I'm kind of looking forward to that. So, and I might switch over to Mime as well, because that takes a lot of job points. But anyway, we will explore this tower in the next episode. So thanks for watching, guys. I hope you have enjoyed. And have a great day. I hope you're hyped for the new jobs we'll be seeing soon. See you guys.